Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to my bedroom, where I'm laying in my bed trying to, oh my gosh. Ugh, stay awake long enough to give this video its appropriate introduction. Hopefully you saw the first one where I showed how I was working with my laptop and then knocked over a glass of water. My laptop was working hard at the time, so the fans uh, operated as liquid pumps and pulled water into strange places within the laptop. Made the keyboard start not working. The keyboard stopped working. Um, by the time I got it open, there were water spots on the heat pipes that had dried up already, and you could see little like what's it called, like calcium deposits on it. So, this video is about the restoration process, disassembly, the disassembly, and then the restoration process. So, I didn't do a lot of editing. Any editing. I just took a bunch of videos like about things I thought were cool to see. I think I might repeat myself a few times. Just forgive me for that, please. Oh, it's long, but it's worth it. If you like watching disassembly videos, I think it's possible that some of this disassembly there may not be videos out there for. I don't think that there's videos out there for how you separating the screen from the its backing. Not the screen, the LCD. Separating the LCD from its backing. That's the big one. My means of desiccation, I believe to be novel. That's enough talk. That's enough introduction. Please enjoy the video. If you don't, I'm sorry. I think it's worth watching. When I was picking the clips to include, I enjoyed watching them. Because it's it's a really nice laptop. I got a super good deal on it, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Anyway, I mentioned in the video that a lamp, that a lamp dropped and fell on the laptop, and some point after that, the touchscreen stopped working. Well, let me just show you real quick here. Hang on. Yeah, this is a pigsty, I know, but stuff's been going on. So here's my desk. The lamp was sitting on top of this dresser. That's 4 feet, I would say. So I'm not just talking about a lamp tipping over. I'm talking about a lamp which is right here. Lamp that is really just terribly balanced. Look at this thing. It's ready to tip over. Very heavy base. This lamp I had sitting up there, and twice it fell off of there, 4 feet, and slammed right onto my laptop. So now, hopefully, you've got a better idea of what's going on there. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and enjoy the show. So I'm just following the directions in the service manual to disassemble it, because I don't feel comfortable just running a solvent through. There's sticky stuff that it's gonna mess up, and So I just pulled out the thermals. Look at this guy. Look at all those heat pipes. That's a lot of heat pipes. So I'm gonna, when I reassemble it, I'm gonna have to clean off this. I'm gonna have to clean off this one and reapply thermal paste. Thankfully, I actually do have some. If I didn't, that would be a sort of a problem because right now we're snowed in. So, okay, I believe, according to the service manual, I've removed everything I need to get that motherboard out of there. After removing many a screw and disconnecting many a connector, I now have the frame, or whatever you want to call it. The keyboard is not replaceable. So if I can't fix it by flushing it, I have to get a replacement for this. I think they're actually probably not terribly expensive. Whoops. Because the screen, this is a 4K screen. Replacement screens aren't too bad. The touchscreen is broken on this screen. It's been broken for a while, so I'm taking this opportunity to tear the screen apart and see if I can see why. So the next step is the one that I've been the most, I guess you could say, apprehensive about. They used something, they've got adhesives that run underneath here. They hold the front and the back together. This little tab here is the end of one of them, and the other one should be right under there. Yeah, right there. Gotta pull them out. They say with tweezers, and you're supposed to pull this way, but the adhesive goes, let's get them focus. There you go. The adhesive goes like up this way and then over here and up here, I think, on both sides. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find somebody to hold the camera while I try to pull this one out, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, I used this pair of pliers to get it loose, and it really does kind of have a command adhesive like. Let's see, take a peek. See? It's that same technology. We just gotta keep pulling. I am really impressed with the service manual. Both the fact that Lenovo has it available right on their website, and that it, covers all the steps, and it's got really good diagrams and pictures and everything. But all right, I think you get the idea. I gotta put my elbow on here. Do it backwards. There we go. When I was doing research on the broken touchscreen, this model is prone to the touchscreen just stopping functioning, and Lenovo has refused to provide a solution. Now, in my case, it was a little different because I had a lamp drop on this thing twice. And there's a little dent in the back. I have assumed, and I'm still not sure if the issue is some sort of a firmware thing or if it's because it cracked the touchscreen controller. Well, I think we're gonna find out. And here's the adhesive from one side. Okay, that was a remarkably pleasant experience to get this apart. So we got the back cover, and what we need to look at, if we see here, right, this dip right here, you can see the dip. I can't point at it because I'm using both hands, but hopefully you can see where that dip is. That is the place where the lamp hit it while it was closed. That dip is... Hold on, let's get this down here. Get this lined up. Here's the dip. Here's the dip. The dip's right here. Let me just... There's the dip. It did not hit anything. It shouldn't have hit anything critical. Now, like I said, I did drop it twice, so I mean, maybe one of the times it hit something else, but there's not much here, really. This board at the bottom's got the microphone on it, and then this board here, where is it? It says Wacom. Yeah. Where is it? Wacom, right there. This laptop also, it's, you know, fancy pants Windows 10 laptop, so it supported the Windows Pen architecture. So it has a Wacom digitizer in it. I don't know if the touch functionality is also Wacom. Now I see under this black strip here, there's another connector. So I don't know what else is hiding under here. Because there's two sets of digitizers in this thing. The pen and the fingers. And the pen one still works. The finger one does not. So, But now I actually have some part numbers I can look up. Alright. Well, I don't think now it's since the keyboard is entirely here, I'm gonna look. I may just look online and see how much a replacement one of these would cost. The replacement for that is actually not surprisingly affordable, even though it's a 4K screen. So, ooh, that feels wet. What did I just touch? Is it wet? It felt wet. Oh. Alrighty. Hey guys, look at, I got parts from my laptop in a tote here. They're nice and dry. What? What am I doing? Why am I pouring water on electronics? That's crazy. Why would somebody do something like that? Oh my goodness.
You're dumping water on it now, Daddy?
Yeah. Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh
Ooh.
no, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Let's look at the other side. It's even more exciting.
How are we gonna fix this?
Whoa! It looks like a keyboard.
How are we gonna fix this?
No, I'm pouring water on a keyboard.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Now my hand is wet.
Why would somebody... Oh, not humanity. Oh, the computer manity.
Oh, is this cold water?
Oh, the water.
Does it still last with warm water, or why did you have to do cold water?
Oh, that's room temperature water.
Cold.
That's just because it's all I've got. Alright.
Birdie, more water on it.
That's all the water I got. It's got to be distilled water. Get your hands out of there. Hey there.
Your hands are contaminated, and he's trying to uncontaminate.
So the laptop components are happily soaking away in distilled water. I'll probably leave them in here for another 10 minutes or so. So I mentioned earlier, like, I don't like the fact that I've got this metal foil on the back here that there's no way for me to tell whether any water had wicked between it and the board. Since I can't tell, I have to assume that water did wick and go ahead and let it get even more water in. There is also a possibility that, come to think of it, that there was no water and I made things worse, but that's okay because it's distilled water and we're only going to have it in there for a little bit. Then we're going to get some isopropyl alcohol and we're going to get all that water out of there. It's going to be fun. All right. So, I do have a secondary laptop, but unfortunately it was also sitting on the table. It has obviously, and see, that means that the water, oh dear. Well, we got a tablecloth. So the tablecloth could have been responsible for this, but it wasn't on. Which means the fans shouldn't have been pumping the liquid into it. Nevertheless, I gotta tear it open and see if I see any evidence of water getting into it. If so, I get to do the same thing for this one. If not, maybe I can use it. Uh-oh, look who's here. Zoe? Zoe? What are you doing? What are you doing, Zoe? What's up? Okay, well, we rinsed them in distilled water. I then, I don't remember if I showed you I don't think I showed you the rinsing in alcohol because, my blood sugar crashed. And, I was lacking motivation to do a camera and, work at the same time. So, anyway, essentially, we had them in this thing full of water, dumped out the water, dried it out, put a gallon worth of isopropyl alcohol in there. So the next step is somewhat controversial. It wasn't like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they're like, yeah, just put your phone in a bag of rice. But, because rice is a sort of a desiccant. Sort of. Well, I have a much better option. Sodium hydroxide.
What is that?
Sodium hydroxide is incredibly hygroscopic or something like that. Anyway, I know because I read about it, but I also know because I've was doing some experimentation with it, and I left some of the crystals, as it says on the container, sitting out in my garage, and I come back the next day, and there's these blobs of what look like condensation sitting there, and I'm like, where did that come from? And then I remembered that was where I had left them. So, yeah, these suckers will actively pull the moisture out of the air. I don't know how efficient it is compared to like silica gel, or molecular sieves or whatever, but it is effective. So, the article I read though said that studies have shown that putting a phone in a bag or a box with a desiccant is not as effective as just leaving it out and blowing a fan on it. So what if I put these guys in here? Oh, I'm actually more concerned about the alcohol in here and water, potential water. And then I'm just gonna put a tray. Oh, look at that! Look at that. Okay. It's a fan that's gonna fit in here that will circulate the air. Yeah, and I guess maybe I won't even seal it super tight. So, because I hit them with a blow dryer also. So most of the rubbing alcohol is gone. It's not all gone. You can still smell it, but most of it's gone, which means most of the water is gone. So we want all of the water gone before we do anything with it. So hang on one sec. All right. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. I bet you I'm not even going to edit that out of the video. Okay, so this is the tray of desiccant. That's more than enough. That's more than I intended to pour. But stuff isn't exactly expensive, so. Alright. How are we? Is everything in there? Is there airspace around everything? Alright. Let's just get the fan going. On low. Perfecto. Oh, shoot, where's the lid? There we go. Oh, probably the best approach is going to be, because the desiccant is going to work best if it's sealed. So it can, get the relative humidity in the box down to 0 or whatever. So probably what's going to be best is to actually seal it up and then just occasionally burp it. All right, that's done. It's got to sit for a few days, and I got to order that touchscreen digitizer, and I'll have my laptop back hopefully. This one, my backup. Right now it's a Hackintosh, and I don't need it to be a Hackintosh anymore. The problem is, right now I don't have a computer to even download the a Windows ISO to put Windows back on it. So I'm gonna have to find a creative solution to make this laptop usable again. It's if I really wanted to, I probably could. This laptop can be a very good Hackintosh from what I understand. There's instructions from older versions of macOS, but there's no modern instructions that actually work. I found instructions that did work, but they weren't specific to this laptop, so like the Wi-Fi doesn't work, and the power saving doesn't work, and what else doesn't work? No sound. I got no sound. The built-in keyboard works, but the built-in mouse doesn't work. You can get a lot of it working with effort and tuning, and why bother? I'd rather have it. Can't really do anything on Mac anyway. Ooh, I'm gonna get some downvotes for that. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been, what is it, 2? It's 3? When did I start on this? I started on it at 9-ish? 10-ish? So, I've been working on this quite a while. I think we're done working for today. So, hey, maybe we can do some work tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You make this possible. You all make this possible. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you want to. You can give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. I'm okay with that too. I've gotten over it. So, well, have a great weekend. And thanks for watching. All right, this has been it's been cooking for quite some time now. I'm sure I should have everything I need to figure out what time I set it up, but I just wanted to show you this. I thought it was kind of cool. So here I got the motherboard. Ooh, I like that. That's probably gonna be harmful. This, who knows what's under this foil? This makes me uncomfortable. I think I told you that I hit it with a blow dryer, so everything looked dry, right? Well, this here, that's the sodium hydroxide. Did I say that right? I'm sorry, guys. What is it? It's like after 10. This is my brain is cooked. Anyway, take a look at that. You see all those cracks in the surface there? That is caking up because it's absorbing moisture. So I was just giving it a little shake to expose more of the granules that haven't encountered any water yet. And I'm pretty sure, given that this is Michigan and it's winter and it's 16 degrees or less outside, that the relative humidity in this room is probably already pretty close to nothing. But so what I'm trying to say is that the sodium hydroxide, we have evidence that it's working. It has absorbed water that did not come from the room, which means it came out of these electronics. Which means, I don't know, maybe, I've never seen, the sodium hydroxide thing was kind of like my own idea. Most people use rice, or quinoa, or, silica gel, or cat litter, or, things that wouldn't cause skin burns. So yeah, I mean, sodium hydroxide's got that danger factor, but that makes it all the more exciting, right? Oh. All right, guys. Thanks for your support, and thanks for watching. Have a good night.